What's up? What's up? Sorry, I had trouble with the stream this morning. That's okay. We took a sell position here. We targeted this fair value gap. Check it right here. We targeted that. And then we left one. So we took 4. We left one as a runner to go. And then we got stopped out with our second one here at this candle. But that's okay. We still made profit on the trade. Took partial here. Let's see if we can get back down to this area. I'd be interested in taking a long. We'll probably go up to take out. It's pretty aggressive to take out. Buy up here. There's an order block on the higher time frame here. Just see. Back on. See if we can close above this. I don't want it to go back into it, so just minimizing my losses. Wanted to see it run pretty high. Stopped out here. The reason why I moved my stop loss so tight on that one is because we have previous buy side right here. I just call it previous buy side. I'm sure there's a different term for it, but previous buy side, we made a fair value gap taking out that previous buy side. We didn't really run very high off of that past the previous buy. We just made 2 candles above it, and then like this is a failure. This run here was a failure to take out this buy side. So might see a retracement back down to the sell side here. rejecting off the bottom of this order block here. Wick. Being below the 50% on that fair value gap and a discount. What I mean by discount is on that price lag, the discount is in that portion there below the 50. Anything below the 50 is discount. If you were to like, you know how some people trade like just 10 handles. That's 20 handles right there. If you were to just to take a trade at that 50% encroach or 50% level up inside that fair value gap, you could just aim for the 50% level of the next fair value gap up here. It could be a trade like a little short scalp. It looks like we're wanting to get down to sell side. This order block held price, as well as it keeping below the 50% retracement level on that fair value gap for the midpoint. We have some sell side here, blew through it. And then it's going to target this sell side. We do have a 15-minute fair value gap here, which could make price bounce. So have on a discounted inside this rate, the discount would be this 1 hour here. That'd be an area that I would, if price does go down to that area, I would like to see movement higher. We have the opening range from 9 from London, or from yesterday. Sorry, yesterday's high, or I'm sorry, yesterday's open. The opening range middle. Took out sell side with a fair value gap. Let's get strong. So I would like to actually see this would be a possible area where I'd like to see price trade back into. This becomes PSS or previous sell side. So we don't want price to go past that very much. Let's make our chart a little bit clearer. Take out sell side here. Now we're getting into this 15-minute fair value gap. We should receive rejection off of this, and then see if we can. I think we're probably moving to yesterday's high area, like this area here is what I'm kind of thinking the price to move down towards. I actually like this trade where it takes out previous buy side here, where it takes it out with a huge order block or a fair value gap, and then this trade right here is really good. I should have been in that one, but the only reason why I didn't take that trade was usually I like to see more structure. So like I would like to see, come down, fail to take buy side, and then form the fair value gap after failing to take buy side, and then to see retracement into that to go lower. kind of outlining. It's exciting. Kind of I'm outlining my setups of what I like to see, kind of like usual habits, especially if we've been trading higher during London session, Asian session, and then or yeah, and then if we've been trading high, I usually look for a reversal against that liquidity on London. And let's see, we might take a trade here. Just took out sell side. Came back up above it. The only reason why I don't think I don't like this trade in particular is because this price leg here, this is kind of at the lower end of the price leg. So it's more in a, it's not really in a discount if I buy here. I mean, maybe on the higher time frames it's a discount, but let's see. Unliked it. Let's see if we could get a. This order block would be interesting. Made a fair value gap here. We closed above this fair value gap here. We might form a fair value gap on this PSS, previous sell side. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling a little unsure of myself right now, in all honesty. This is my trading journal, so I kind of want to mark out those motions when I fill them. So, what is the protocol for that? Let's see. At the 15-minute, let's look at the higher time frames real quick. Looks like we're just went up into that order block on the 1 hour. So I guess we'll look at structure here. So what do we have? We have sell side here that bounced off of that 15-minute order block. Or I'm sorry, fair value gap. We are still trading at a premium inside this range from here to here. Up here is still premium if I was to buy. The next level of sell side would be, check out this sell side, probably be somewhere around here. The reason why to making the draw all the way down to this opening range, or the opening range gap from 930 to previous day's close is because we have a huge bull run that I think is like 400 handles. Pretty huge. Let's see. Huge bull run, 417 handles. So make sure I got my measurements right. Where's this? We got it. It's actually paired with sell side. Right, looks like we are receiving. We were rejected off of that order block here, and we rejected off of this fair value gap there. What I would like to see is it actually fail to reach this buy side. Like to see it fail to reach the buy side. If we're going to continue down to get to the opening range, I like to see this buy side fail and then form a fair value gap retracement, and then we can take it lower. So whatever this price leg is here, if we can reach it like higher, I'd like to see that buy side fail, or it to fail to take buy side, leaving equal lows for the next price, so for the run up to there, or equal highs. Alright, so we're just kind of ranging between these two PD arrays. Price is a little confused. No, I'm joking. It's not confused. It's just going back and forth in between the two. It's showing signs that not able to get above that, so it's just good. Accumulation here. Hmm. Oh, what? No, what is it?
What I wanted to say was Ella. I texted Ella, and she said she's totally willing to babysit for
Sorry,
us.
guys. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, so it looks like we went ahead and pushed through that order block here. See what it does with this fair value gap. It's already been traded into here, so we're just kind of gonna wait and see what happens. Yesterday I did a lot of back testing some setups that I like to see in the market. This was one of them. It's been excuse me. It's been actually very good. I think it has kind of kept my mind more focused on these levels here, like sell side, previous sell side. I actually like to see previous sell side, like when we break it like that, form a fair value gap, like I said here, broke it, form a fair value gap. Usually, those ones are really good setups for if you're wanting to do kind of like yeah, just any trading. The reason why this one wasn't good for me is because I would like to see it trade lower and form structure, because this is a fair value gap that's not in discount for me. Might be, I mean, somebody else might be able to use it, but I don't. Yeah, wasn't in discount. So if you did take a trade here to sell, it went up and then found support off of it here. So I mean, you could just reverse your trade when it hits the midpoint of that fair value gap. Fair value gap. I usually just tend to. Sometimes I just get lazy and just slur my words. I think fair value that instead of fair value gap. A lot more effort. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Now we're more at a premium inside this price, like here. This was a minor buy side level. So if we fail to take out this buy side, form a fair value gap here, somewhere around here, I would like to see. Then we could possibly see a retracement inside if we form a fair value gap here, and I would like to see it trade. First target would be this sell side, and then see if we can continue to go lower inside this range here, this crazy range. If we don't do that, we're still looking at still like kind of a retracement. I think we're going to be bullish for as overall daily, but in the morning I'm kind of looking for a bearish structure. If we break above this buy side, yeah, we can see how market forms after that. So we have a micro sell side here. Buy side. So yeah, what I'd like to see, if buy side breaks, I'd like it to stay above buy side or this previous buy side, and then form structure, and then if we could make it up to this area of liquidity here on the higher time frame, that's kind of where I'm aiming at the 19,960 level. Give me one sec. Gotta get me some sriracha for my rice and eggs. See if I can get my camera working again. All right, give me a second. So looks like we got some little bit of rejection off of that fair value gap here. Look at my 5 minute. I'm gonna see if there's anything. Alright, so we got our see if we can form a fair value gap here. Actually, we have one here, but this one didn't take it out. Also, to this trade here that I took, I broke even on the trade. I think I was like maybe $4 or something, or $16. I'm up around $50 today, minus the 16. So is that so like around $25. And I think so. What happened was we took a trade here, and then this fair value gap held price to go lower. That's what I was looking at. I wanted it to break. If it didn't break, then I moved my stop. I would like to see it break really fast within 2 candles. We didn't break, so I just put my stop here, and then I got stopped out. Well, looks like we are headed towards buy side. Where's this? Minor sell side here, here, and here, and then previous buy side here, or minor buy side. I thought there was a setting in here that would like. For some reason, I don't like the magnet tool, but I like for it to. Uh, So we're gonna run buy side up here. If we fail, to take out that buy side, and we can look for a run lower. So that's something that actually really has helped me read price action. Is actually failing to take buy side is also an indicator, one of some weakness. And then if we can fail to take buy side, form a fair value gap on the previous buy side or micro previous buy side, what would be like support or resistance or whatever, fail to break, and we break below that with momentum, and then we could see it taking this sell side and then this sell side, and the goal, or my thoughts are to go down to here. It is kind of a long shot, so that's why I'm not really not I don't I'm kind of letting, like, this is the thing with reading price action, right? Is the market's doing what it's doing, and you have to flow with the market, right? You have to flow with what the market's doing. That's why you could shift if you have two scenarios always, right? You have buy side, sell side. So it's either going to buy side or it's either going to sell side. Those are your two scenarios. So what you want to be looking for is um, setups that would confirm it going to the buy side or to the sell side, and that's it. That's what you're looking for, setups to take buy side or to take sell side. There was a couple setups here. We had previous sell side here, formed a swing low formation right at that fair value gap, the 15-minute, touched the very top of that, formed a swing low. So you have a lower low here to the left of it, a higher low, and to the right of it, a higher low. Fair value gap, went into the fair value gap at the 50% retracement, take a trade, and then aim for buy side. This is your first partial, and then to see if it can, this would be terminus for me, and then maybe leave a runner to take out that up there. All right, so we took out buy side here. So now what we're looking for is we can see on the 5-minute, have a little bit of a gap here. Go to our 15. It looks like we are going to go for this buy side on the higher time frame chart. We have equal highs here. And price seems pretty adamant to get higher. That's why, like, with the big price range like that off of London session, Asian session, it's the probability of it retracing down to this opening range gap 50% level would be it'd be a long shot. as a smaller, as you can see, we did retrace here. So now we'll want this buy side to be left alone. You can see previous buy side. This is strong. This little gap here, inefficiency here. Shows very strong signs of wanting to go to a buy side area. What I would like to see if we do see a trade here. Wouldn't mind taking that trade. This was the 950 to 1010 macro. That was reversing to is the 930 macro or the 930 time we took out sell side. After taking sell side at 950, we reversed it higher to take out buy side. Gonna wait till like 930 or 1030, and then I have to do some schoolwork, and probably will trade afternoon session. If I can. immediate fill here. I see this wouldn't be a bad trade. I just haven't really tested too many, like I used to trade breakouts, but haven't really I usually like to buy it at a discount, and then at least on a price like buy it at a discount before I see. But as well, if I knew it was gonna go, this was my kind of my target. Or if I was long, could have traded that, but that's okay. You missed some. I need to go back and test this out here. We form a fair value gap on the break of a buy side. The little gap up here is probably a really good opportunity. I'm interested to see what it's going to do at this buy side or this buy side liquidity area. We do have a fair value gap on the 4 hour that has never been traded into. So we're definitely going to see some rejection up there. Maybe in the next 1 to 2 days. Plus a order block with it here. So that is definitely going to have some rejection. All right, looks like we're taking out that buy side here. And note to self, I'm gonna go back and test these trades here where they break with fair value gap on a buy side, and then test those out. See, I do have some of my trades here. Kind of show you some of my trading setups. At least I'm making a journal of taking screenshots and kind of journaling and taking screenshots of good trades. So, like for example, this one, right? We had buy side here at this level. We failed to take buy side here, broke down, formed a fair value gap at this previous buy side, fair value gap, take a trade here, first partial, second partial, and then remove all positions down here, which was at a sell side. These are reversal trades, right? Failed to take buy side here, headed up here, this price leg here, failed to take buy side here. We formed a fair value gap here off of previous buy side, while also taking out a minor buy side here. This price leg. So this price leg is strong to see reversal. Traded up inside the fair value gap. First target here, one. Second target, and last, which was a sell side on the higher over here, sell side. Same with this. So we have buy side up here. Price leg. So this little price leg here failed. Buy side was the micro buy side was taken here. Fair value gap. Enter. And then you could see it take your first here, second here, and then I think there are some bigger targets down below. This was a continuation trade. So we have taken minor buy side with fair value gap, taken minor buy side with fair value gap here, here. Then we look for a retracement inside a little price leg. Took a trade. And first target at the 25 on the fib, from the fib level 25. Second target here, and then last target here for some buy side, just buy side areas. Yeah. This one doesn't have actually, but this was minor buy side here. We formed a fair value gap here, traded way off that minor buy side, broke way above it, and then we waited for retracement to a fair value gap within the OTE, optimal trade entry, which would be here. Took the trade first buy side and then last buy side. Yeah, so those are some of my learning how to back test and take pictures of setups I like to see, to kind of like ingrain that in my mind for when a setup comes again. Like that, like a little pattern that forms, kind of like that. I'll be ready for it. Kind of like what we did today, except that we broke buy side, formed a fair value gap, failed to take. This one was a little bit early of a fail. Like I would like to see a fail and then and then after it fails, after a price like fails, then we take whatchamacallit, and then we form a fair value gap and take a lower. All right, we took out our major buy side, and here, let's see, we have the fair value gap that we marked out on the time frame up here. I'd be very surprised if we reach towards that today, but you never know. Today is a huge range day. 1 sec. Okay. $10.30. We do at 10:45 is when I kind of look for that shift and delivery, at least signs of it. So let's see what we got here. So we got huge price leg, which took out been testing these 15-minute fair value gaps for a while, back testing them, and they do provide a lot of movement off them. But so we got buy side here, new buy side. This buy side was taken on the higher time frame. So if we were to aim for anything else at this point, if we were to go higher, it'd be at this PD array on the higher time frame. Let's see. I'm gonna stay with the buy side here. Side. We have a previous buy side here, a major previous buy side there, and then our last buy side would be we have this price leg here. I wouldn't mind for it to reach even higher at this point. And we have this fair value gap that formed below the 50% retracement of this gap here. So yeah, I think after this stream, I'm gonna go back and test every time it breaks. Actually, this one right here, this side broke for the gap, but we broke below it. I mean, you're always gonna have losers every once in a while, but that would be a loser. I wonder where we bounced off here. Bet you there's something we bounced off of. Alright, so we have this price leg here. If this price leg comes up, fails to take out buy side, we'll move buy side lower. Then I would like to see it form a fair value gap, fair value gap. Goodness, man, started to slur my words when I started to have kids, because you get so tired. Like they wake you up early every morning, which is not a bad thing. But then you have work. I work a little bit later, night shift, so I get home. Then I want to have time with the wife, and yeah. All right, so we got the stops here. And then let's see, we got sell side. I don't want that anymore, actually. Let's clean up our chart a little bit. The only reason why I didn't not really taking this trade here because we took out a major buy side on the higher time frame. So I mean, you can still push higher. I just I'm just kind of I don't really like to take a trade higher if we just took a major buy side. I'm just gonna kind of sit on my hands right now, see how it reacts to fair value gaps and stuff down here. I would be interested. We could possibly, depending on how market forms, we could take a something maybe in here. Let's look at the 5 minute. Yeah, 30. Yeah, 45. Just kind of, I'm waiting for the next 15 candle. Which we are 1, 2 away. So 30 minute on the 15, we started to go down to this fair value gap, and then 45, we might push out of it or go lower. I'm sorry. And retail, this would be support, support and resistance, support. But I just like calling it previous buy side. We got 950 to 11. I think afternoon session we could see a retracement further. Um, see how we react to that level there. Order block there. traded inside, hit the 50. 50% of that order block. Let's see what we do with this inverted. There's really no trade opportunities for me inside this price leg here. One, we had a little fair value gap here. We broke way above it into this order block here. Two, we did fail to take buy side here, and then when we went down, there was no, had a little one here, maybe a gap, but price didn't trade back up into it. So yeah, I really had no trade opportunity there. I was always wondering if like you could just um, trade these just like a scalp with the order block. Put your limit order here, and then just aim for 10 handles. 17, 20. Just aim for like 10. Right now we're just trading off of the order blocks here and here. Which I guess if a fair value gap doesn't form, you could possibly do that, but I haven't tested that out, so. We will do maybe some testing on that and do like short scalps, just aim for like quick. Like if we were to aim for that low, see how would that work? Just testing ideas here. If we were to do this, it'd be really good to trade these on the 15 or 15 second, but I don't have that yet. Do limit order 23 and put our stop be a 2. That's actually a good trade. 2-1. Alright, I'll be back. So on the 1 hour or 15-minute, we had closed below this fair value gap. So what I would see is could find a retracement somewhere around these levels, and then, or maybe this hour 11 to 12 just be kind of flat, retrace up to this fair value gap, and then we could see it go down to take out sell side. Or some sell side. Up below here.
I know I saw a tape measure somewhere. Do you have a ruler in here or something?
I'm about to call it here. I got some things I gotta do. This is probably a bad buy, but I really don't like it at all. Yeah, I don't like this buy. So I'm just gonna put my stop loss. If it goes for me, then good. If it doesn't, then that is okay. I just don't like the. Let's see, where did it go? Let's still trade it in our entry. It's gonna need to close this. Yeah, within 2 candles. I'm gonna take a. Long here. How much was that risk? Profit here. Should have waited, but it's okay. Profit there. So we risked. It's a 1 to 6. It's not that great. So we'll risk with 51 to get 50. So 1 to 1 pretty much. All right, well, I am done for the day. I think I bagged like, what is that, 60? 60, or almost $100. It's kind of my goal to get $100 every day consistently, and then I'll raise my risk a little bit. So we're at 25,870. I need to get to 26,500. So. All right. Well, we will wait for afternoon session, which I'll probably trade sometimes if I have spare time on lunch or at work. But... all right, guys. Well, hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful day. And yeah, hope that trading went well for all of you guys. So